What's up guys, welcome back to the next video. So today we are going to discuss about the SASKEN online coding test. So if you are basically trying to write the SASKEN test, then you should watch this video completely. So I'm going to solve a problem which is actually asked in 2021 SASKEN Technologies Private Limited online coding. Okay, so I have recently attended this one guys, and for those who don't believe that I have actually attended, and the problem which I'm showing over here is the problem which was really asked in SASKEN. So I'll just show you the proof guys. So I'll just open the email, and here you can see greetings from SASKEN Technologies Limited. We have received your candidature for the post of associate software engineer through your registration in the job posting. So all those things you can see, your application ID, and after that test date 18 November, and basically today it's November 27. Okay, so Saturday November 27 2021. So don't go for the date which is which is or displayed over here, but just observe that one which is popping up. Okay, so it is 27th November, and basically I have attended this test recently, and all those things you can just see here guys. And this is basically the Java. So I have applied for the Java profile, and I have got the test link. So I have attended recently, and what kind of problem was asked I have just noted down on the scribe pad, so that I'm solving in front of you. So basically, if you have not seen my previous video where I have told about what kind of aptitude questions will be asked, what kind of reasoning questions will be asked, and also mathematical questions, all those things I have discussed in one of my videos. So you can just check it out guys. In description I'll be leaving the link for the same. So now let us move ahead and try to see the problem which is asked. Okay, so this is basically ninth problem guys, and I am creating a problem series. So basically, if you want to crack any interview, like any company's online coding interview, then you must see all these problems. Okay, already I have solved a lot of problems in this PDF. You can see all these problems have been asked in one or the other companies, and today I'm solving ninth problem basically for SASKEN Technologies Private Limited. So see, the problem is very simple guys. Okay, n number of people participated in a coding marathon where they were asked to solve some problems. Each problem carried 1 mark, and at the end of the marathon the total marks that each person achieved was calculated. I think it's spelling. Okay, so there was a marathon, basically coding marathon, and in that marathon n number of people are participating. So there were totally a few questions which will be asked for 1 mark. So I don't know how many questions are there, but basically there are few questions which will be asked for the students, and each question is carrying 1 mark. So at the end marathon, total marks that each person achieved was calculated. So if there are 10 people who are participating in the marathon, at the end we'll be calculating the total number of marks which are obtained by a particular student. So 10 marks will be having 10 set of marks. So first person, okay, so 10 out of 10, for second person 10 out of 9. So like this we'll be having an array of 10 elements here. Okay, so after that, as an organizer, you have the list of the total marks that each person achieved. You have to calculate the sum of marks of top K scorers from the list. Okay, so as you are the organizer for this marathon, and you have got all the marks which are obtained by the participants, now it's your responsibility to find out the top K scorers. K may be ranging from K may be ranging from 1 to up to, so it may be K value may be 1, 2, 3, maybe anything. So up to the highest length of the array. So number of students minus 1, because it's starting from 0. Okay, so sample input output you can see here, and I hope you understood the problem guys. So understanding problem is very important. So I'll just repeat for those who have not understood. Okay, so you are the organizer for one marathon, basically coding marathon, where there are few people who are attending the coding marathon. There are totally few questions which will be asked for 1 mark each, and at the end of the coding marathon, as your organizer, you will be having a list of marks which are obtained by the participants. Now it's your responsibility to find out the top K scorers from that list, and k value will be from 1 to highest number minus 1. So that is the basic data which they have given, and input you can see as usual, copied as usual, all those things guys. Okay, so n equal to total number of participants, n value is total number of participants, 10, 20, 30, how many participants are participating in the coding marathon, it will be indicated by n. After that, k indicates the top scorers. So k means how many top scorers I want to consider, whether top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5, it depends on you how many scorers you want to take as a top. So it is basically test cases which they will be giving. For example, this is the test case which they have given guys, and I have written the same here, and I will execute this one itself, or else I can execute the complex one. So not this is very easy, I will go for complex one. I'll just show you in the VS Code. Okay, so then after that you will be having input as an array of length n with the scores of all n participants. So you will be having in input, you have to take one array which will be having length n. So whatever n value, that should be the length of that array, and you have to consider k as top scorers and get the sum of these top scorers. Okay, if you are taking 2, then in that array you have to add first 2 elements of that array because they are the top scorers guys. I hope you are getting the point. For example, if n equal to 4, that means there are totally 4 participants in the coding marathon, right? So alright, and k equal to 2, that means we are considering first 2 persons as the top scorers. That means first 2 means the highest number or the highest scorers. Okay, so not first in array. So first 2 means, see, array equal to 4, 1, 2, 5. These are the scores of 4 participants. First person got 4 marks, second person got 1 mark, third person got 2 mark, and fourth person got 5 marks. Okay, so totally you can calculate from this one, or you can come to know that the test was conducted totally for 5 marks maybe. That's why the highest scorer is 5 and the second highest scorer is 4. So we have to add 5 and 4 and we have to return the sum, that is basically 5 plus 4 is 9. So similarly, if I increase this one, for example, if I put n equal to 5 and if I add one participant over here, let us say he has scored 8. Alright, so any score you can take, it is not it is not having any criteria that you should take this score or not. So you can take any number of value for score. So basically now if you see in array 4, 1, 2, 5, 8, there are 2 big numbers or top scores we can see according to this problem. 8 is the top scorer and 5 is the second top scorer. Now what I have to do? Instead of this 4, I have to add 8 plus 5, right? So basically this will go to 13. So this is the final output which I'm expecting guys, right? So you got the problem? Yeah. So this is the whole problem which they have asked guys. Now it's time to execute this one in the VS Code. So please understand this problem properly then. Okay, so now I am opened the VS Code guys, and you can see here I have created one class that's name is problem 9, and after that public static void main string arguments, only structure I have created. So the first thing what we want to do is so in Java we know that we can't use directly the array. Okay, so we can't deal with as we are dealing with strings, integer, float, point values, so we don't need any package. But if you are dealing with arrays, then you need to import one package in Java, that is basically import import, and its name is java.util, right? And in capital you have to write A, after that arrays. So this is the package which contains built-in methods for array manipulations. It may be sorting, searching, okay, so it may be anything, adding, deleting elements, all those things can be done with the help of this package. So this is basically package guys, which is already predefined in the JDK. In order to use that one, we have to import, just like importing packages or importing one class into another class. Also that kind of thing is there. Okay, so this line is compulsory, you have to write, otherwise your code will not run. Okay, now we are done with first thing, and now let us move ahead, and I'm writing it in the in very formal way I will write guys. Okay, so if it becomes lengthy also, I will write it clearly so that everyone should understand this one, right? Okay, so now I will write one system.out statement here, system.out.println, and I will write one statement here, the main method is starting here. So this is not necessary, guys. Okay, so you can skip this one, but in order to make you understand properly, I'm writing these things. Okay, so in exam you need not to write all those things. Okay, directly write the logic, which I'll be writing very soon. Okay, so the main method is starting here, the main method is here I should write ending, right? So the main method is ending here, and inside these two statements only I'm going to write the actual logic. Now, okay guys, so I will take one array now. So we have the array will be having values only integer types, right? So that's why I will define data type as int. Okay, so data type is int, and I think there is some problem. Right. Okay guys, okay, this line I will delete, and I'll just copy paste this one itself. Okay, so control C, and after that I need to do control V here. Okay, so this is control V. All right, the okay, ending here. Ending here, so this I have written. Now I'll just move ahead. Okay, so I'm going to define an array here. So that's name, I will take it as array1. Okay, so then I'm going to define the elements in it. Okay, so let us say I will take 1 comma 3 comma 5. Okay, so after that I will take 4, after that I will take 8, and 6 I will take, 7 I will take. So randomly I'm taking, guys, picking up some values. Okay, that's it. I have picked some values over here, and after that, okay, so first what I'll do, I'll just print the original array here. Okay, so I'll delete this thing, the original array is, and I'm going to print the original array. So I can so while concatenating also you have to use this package. The package name is arrays. Okay, so arrays, and we have to convert it to string 2, and S is capital here. Okay, just note it down, S is capital, and inside that one we have to give the user defined variable name which we have assigned for the array. So that is basically array1. So I have to write array1 here, and that's it, guys. So now we should be able to get the output. Okay, so that is basically we are printing original array. I'll just show you here. Okay, so what output we are getting, and this basically, first I will just compile javac problem9.java. After that I'm going to execute this one. So the main method is starting here, and after that the original array is 1 comma 3 comma 5 comma 4 comma 8 comma 6 comma 7. This is the unsorted array, guys. Okay, yes, now we are getting the unsorted array. It's okay, you have to if you are writing a problem, then you have to write a program step by step. First see whether we are getting the unsorted array. Okay, now we are getting unsorted array. Next move ahead and try to write the logic now. So now I will take a for loop, and inside that for loop what I am going to do, int I equal to 0 I will write. Okay, so int I equal to 0, and I is, okay, so I is less than, what I have to write, the array length, array1 dot length minus 1. So this is the length of the array, and after that I have to do I plus plus. So this is it, guys, logic. I'll be starting with this 0th index, and I will be going to the total length of the array minus 1, because I'm starting with 0th index. So that's why I need to go to one number which is lesser than the total length of the array. So that's it, we have written the loop. Now we have to write a if condition. So here the actual logic will be working, guys. What we will be doing, we will be comparing the 0th index value and the 1th index value. If 0th index value is is less than the 2nd index value, then we are going to swap. Basically I want this in the decreasing order. Higher values I want in the left hand side and lower values I want on the right hand side. So that's why what I will do, I will take the first element and compare it with the second element. If it is less than the second element, then I will swap the positions. Okay, so I will swap the position. After that I will take the pointer to again 0th position. So that's very important, guys, how to take the pointer to 0th position. So that I will show you. So just stick with me. Okay, so if and inside that I have to write array 1. Okay, so if array 1 of I is less than array 1 of I plus 1. So this is basically selecting the first and second elements in the above array 1. Okay, so now I have seconded the selected. If this condition is true, then I need to swap the position of the first and second element. So what I will do, I will use a temp variable, guys. Int temp equal to, I will just copy this array 1 here, so that I can later I can paste it into the, or I can push that one into the array I plus 1. So I'm taking array 1 I have to write. So I'm taking array 1 into a temporary variable. After that what I will do, guys, so after that I will take array 1 of I. So for array 1 of I, I'm going to push array 1 of I plus 1. So this I am pushing. Basically the first element is going to the 0th index. Okay, so this is done, and after that what I need to do is array 1 of, so array 1 of I plus 1. So whatever I have copied in the temp variable, that I will dump into the array of I plus 1 position, basically the first position or maybe second, third. Okay, so if you are comparing 0th and 1th, then it is basically dumping into the 1th position. That I have done. See, I have swapped the array of I and array of I plus 1. If it is true, then it will swap. Otherwise don't do anything, just be as it is. Okay, so else is not needed, guys, just it will increment the loop now. And here I will write one important line, guys. Okay, so important line of this code. So generally you must have seen some sorting type of problems which are using two loops. For I equal to 0 and for j equal to 0, they will be doing something like that. But I have written it uniquely, guys, and I used only one line extra here. So I should, each and every time this operation is happening, I am initializing I equal to minus 1. So why I am doing this one is basically, see, whenever I will be comparing first and second elements, if it is true, then the pointer will be at this position. But I don't want to continue from the first position itself. I want to go to 0th position and again I want to scan, so that each and every element, as and when this loop increases, it will be getting sorted properly. So what will be happening, I equal to 0, then it will take this one. Okay, so whenever at the end I value is 0, now I will initialize it to minus 1. Okay, so now I value is minus 1, and after executing this one, it will go to here, it will go here. Okay, so that is basically I plus plus. So minus 1, and I'm incrementing minus 1 by 1. So minus 1 plus 1, it will again go to 0. So that's the logic, guys. Okay, so you have to each and every time, it may be I value, maybe I equal to 4, 5, 6, anything. So at the moment when I equal to 6 or 4, whenever it is up to 4th or 5th element, then again I will be reinitializing the I value equal to minus 1 here. See, I equal to minus 1, again it will be incremented by 1, and again it is going to 0. So whenever the complete array will be sorted in any ascending or descending order, at that moment it will not be, it will be completely executed. Okay, so this you have to just think of it, guys. Okay, so if you if you are not getting this one, then you need to write it down on a paper and just think of it. Okay, so that's it guys. That's it. The logic is done now, and now I'm going to print the sorted array. Okay, so I will come out of this for loop and I will paste this one, and I'll say here, okay, the sorted array is, the sorted arrays I have written, and after that I have to write arrays dot to string, and inside that I have to write the array name, that is array1. Okay, so this is basically printing the sorted elements. Okay, so I'll just save this one, and we'll see whether we are getting the sorted elements or not. So I have compiled and I am running this one. So see here, the original array is 1 3 5 4 8 6 7. The sorry, I have written sorted, it's basically sorted array is 8 7 6 5 4 3 1 in descending order. I have sorted guys. Okay, so yeah, I have to write R here and I have to write A here. Okay, so this is sorted array. Now I have got sorted array, and my job, the last step will be to add these k elements. Let us say I have taken k value as 2, then I need to add 8 plus 7 because these are the top scorers, because I have sorted in descending order, right? So if I take k equal to 3, then I need to add these 3 values. If I take k equal to 4, then I need to add these 4 values. So that I will be doing here guys. Okay, so alright, I will take int and k variable. First I will take 2. Okay, so int k equal to 2. I have defined and initialized the variable k. Now I will take another variable which will be storing my result, and I will initialize it to 0. That thing also done, and that variable name is result. Okay, so now I will use a for loop over here. So for int I equal to 0 and I should be less than k. It cannot be less than or equal to. Some students will be writing, some guys will be writing like I is less than or equal to. If you write equal to, I just want only 2 elements guys. Okay, I want only 2 elements, then it will be taking 3 elements here if I write equal to. So 0th element, first element and second element, because equal to is also included. So that's why I'm excluding equal to here. So I should be less than k. After that I will be incrementing I by 1. So that is it, and after that I will write a simple statement here guys to add the result. First result equal to result and plus array1 of I. That's it guys, you are done with the program. So almost 99%. So first initially result will be 0. So 0 plus array1 of I, array1 of 0. So array1 of 0 will be holding 8 here in the first cycle. So the total sum will be 8. After that it will go and increment, I value become 1. So after that already result is holding 8 here. So 8 plus array1 of 1. Array1 of 1 is basically 7. So 7 plus 8 it will add and it will give 15. Okay, and again I will increment to 2, and int I is checking 2 is less than 2. No, 2 is not less than 2. So that's why it will break this loop and go out of this loop. So basically we are getting the output now. Okay, so I'll just show you. I'll print it out. System.out.println, and okay, the sum of top, and I will write something like this, top k scorers is, and I need to concatenate it with the result guys. So this is basically result, right? And after that it is ending. Okay, so that's it guys, that's it. I'll just run this one. First let us compile. I hope it doesn't throw any error. Yes, it is not throwing. Okay, now see here output guys, clearly you can see here. So the main method is starting here. The original array is 1 3 5 4 8 6 7. The sorted array is 8 7 6 5 4 3 1 in the descending order. The sum of top 2 scorers is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. Obviously the main method is ending here. So this is how you can implement this kind of problem, guys. Now I'll just make some changes here. Okay, so let us say 100 I will write, 99 I will write, 88 I will write, 97 I will write. Okay, so what are the top scores here? 100 and 99 are the top scores. Okay, so what I should get here? So before that I'll just save that one and let us compile and let us run. So 100 plus 99, 199 I am getting. So this is for top 2 scorers. If I take top 3 scorers, then let us see what is the output. So for one case if it is working, then for all other cases it will be working perfectly fine. So see, 296 is the highest output. 100 plus 99, that is 199, plus 97 will be 296. So like this you can solve these kind of problems very easily, guys. Okay, so these kind of problems were actually asked in the SASKEN technologies. Okay, so I'll just format this document. Okay, so any indentation, all those errors will be removed. So that's it, guys. In VS Code, this is how you can write the code. So I hope you understood, and if you like this video, please support us by subscribing the channel, and please like the video. And for more updates you can just join with us, guys. We'll be uploading these type of videos continuously. So thank you, see you in the next one.